My journey to finding Reiki. As a single parent over 20 years ago, I needed to make some extra income. I decided to take some massage and aromatherapy courses. I sold my once-worn engagement ring to pay for a couch and to enroll in courses. Rather stupidly, I enrolled in not one, but 2 courses at once. From the first session, seeing the benefits I could have on someone, I knew I had chosen something that would become my passion. The training sessions were long after working all day as a teaching assistant and caring for my little girl. Lessons in anatomy and physiology at 9 p.m. were very tough going. Whilst I was training, my nan's health was declining. I tried practicing my massage and experimenting with essential oil blends on her, and this brought her some comfort from the pain she was in. After talking to my college professor and fellow trainees, they suggested I learn Reiki. Not wanting to sound stupid, I agreed with them. I didn't want to feel stupid telling them I had never heard of Reiki. I went home and researched Reiki. I read about energy healing and auras. I couldn't see how healing worked. I was very skeptical. As my nan's final days were approaching, she couldn't bear to be touched. I tried massaging her in her aura like I had read. My nan was instantly calmer and managed to sleep peacefully. I continued doing this until she sadly passed away just after I qualified with 2 massage diplomas and 1 in aromatherapy. She left me a small amount of money which I decided to use to attend a Reiki course. On the day of the course at Linden Hill Clinic, I met a lady who I will always be grateful to, Carol Easton, my Reiki master. My Reiki class consisted of 10 people. We were all told to sit in one of the chairs positioned in a circular pattern. Then we were asked to talk about ourselves and why we were there, what had brought us to a Reiki class. I sat near the end of the circle and was very nervous as what to say. Listening to the other people only increased my nerves, as they all knew and had done so many things related to healing. When it was my turn, I explained about my nan and was honest in saying that I needed to be shown Reiki worked. The 2-day course was eye-opening to me. I experienced and heard about things that were alien. I learned to meditate, which was something I'd never achieved before. I always had too much on my mind. After the first initiations, I went home and tried to give my mum some Reiki. She kept saying she could feel heat and pulsing. She accused me of moving my hand, and she was flabbergasted when she held my hand still and was still able to feel the same sensations. I tried putting my hand on the bottom of my fish tank glass. I was astonished when all the fish came close to my hand. They normally stayed at the top, looking for food, every time they sensed movement near the tank. I went back for the 2nd day of training, vowing I wanted to learn more. I completed my 2nd degree Reiki a few months later. I practiced on myself daily and family. I knew I wanted to do my Reiki level masters. I spent many weekends assisting Carol in preparation for my master initiation. At one of these sessions, I had the pleasure of meeting a lady who at first I was scared of. She was a matron and nursing director at a prestigious London hospital. She didn't want to be on the course and had been sent there by the hospital. Nothing seemed to be right for this lady. She complained about everything, that her tea was too strong, that the biscuits were not her favourite, that the room was too warm. The list went on, but I knew I just had to smile and make her comfortable. On the 2nd day of her course, a massage couch was put in the middle of the room for a group Reiki session. I had the head position to begin with. Whilst this fierce lady laid on the couch, I was very nervous. During the Reiki session, I could feel her drawing in the Reiki. We changed hand positions while she was on the couch, and I finished off at her feet. Once the session had finished, she stood up. She promptly put her hands on the side of my head and her face close to mine. I was a little worried about what she was going to say. Her words astounded me, and I will remember them for the rest of my life. She said, "My girl, you are a natural healer. You have proved to me that Reiki and healing actually exist. Your hands helped alleviate a tension headache I have had all week. I could feel exactly where your energy was every time the group moved and changed position, despite having my eyes closed throughout. For the rest of this day, this lady beamed happiness." Over 20 years later, Reiki never ceases to amaze me, and my love affair for the goodness it does grows stronger each day.